Thank you for coming to our Capitol today to press the case, to explain to my colleagues in the House and Senate and in the governor's office why MAP is necessary so that Illinois can get its strength back. Let me bring it on home. I represent Joliet. Joliet is an old factory town. Once upon a time, we made big things: Caterpillar tractors, beams of steel, huge rolls of tar paper for roofing. We don't do that anymore. Those factories are gone. What we have, though, are small, cutting-edge, high-tech firms that employ maybe 50 to 150 people. I was visiting one of these firms recently. This is a firm that works in the field of nanotechnology. So not big things like Caterpillar tractors or billets of steel, but almost microscopic particles, nanotechnology. And the plant manager took me into a research lab and introduced me to a young woman scientist who he clearly regards as a star in his corporation. She's developing nano slurries to remove impurities from the lenses used in lasers. Very high tech, right? Like a fool, I assumed that maybe she went to MIT, maybe she went to Purdue, maybe she went to the U of I. You know where she gained her degree? North Central College in Naperville. And as I left the lab, I was doing my version of a cartwheel. I was so pleased to find out that this rising young star scientist had graduated from one of Illinois' small private colleges. And I expressed my amazement, my pleasure to the plant manager. Here's what he said: "I'd like to hire people from our area, graduates of private colleges and universities in our area. North Central College in Naperville, Illinois Benedictine in Lisle, Lewis University in Romeoville, in my district." I was astonished. That is really good news. And what this fellow said to me, the plant manager, he said, "You know that lab you just left? That's an R&D lab." And he didn't mean Republican and Democrat, of course. He meant research and development. He said, "You know what R&D stands for?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Graduates of those schools from this area, they are much more D than R. They're doers. They like to get things done." He's talking about you. We legislators have an obligation to provide you with the resources because you have the talent, you have the ambition, you have the imagination to make Illinois strong again, right? That's why you're here today.